Okay. So you will stay in this corner no matter what Rehan does in his notebook. Okay. You mind your business. That's the only way you can learn. Okay. I'll mind my business of teaching you guys. You'll mind your business of learning it. Okay. All right. So that's not for you, Sohita. You have not given me reason to be mad so far. But there are kids who are not listening to me. And that makes me upset as a teacher at times. Okay. So what did we learn in the previous class?
Measuring.
Measurement. Yeah.
Coins.
That was last year
Months
maybe.
ago.
A month ago. Okay. So do one thing. Whatever you can do to wake yourself up, do so. Alright. So let's start first. We'll do the table. Let's do a quick revision of tables and then we will talk about what we want to learn today. Okay? So, who's going to read the tables now? Who's ready? Sohita is ready? Table till?
6.
6. 6 8 ja.
What?
6 8 ja. 6 8 ja. Difficult one. 5 9 ja.
45.
4 8 ja.
32.
3 9 ja.
27.
4 7 ja.
48.
Okay. 6 5 ja.
30.
2 9 ja.
18.
6 7 ja. 42. Yeah. So see, I'll tell you guys very honest observation. Okay. So whatever Sohita said, I could see that you are able to answer things very quickly up to 5. But in 6 needs more practice right now. And that's fine. I mean, you're not running late or anything, but you just have to put that extra effort. Okay. So let's keep focusing on table of 6 for Sohita. And I hope by the next class you will make me happy with the table of 6 also, like you did for table up to 5. Okay? Alright? Let's go to Yug. Table till
12.
what did I say in the last class? Do you remember? Did you listen to me even? I mean, did you bother to listen to me? That's a better question to ask. No? If you did, you would have not said 12. You are struggling big time with table till 7 also. And you are taking long time. I said, you are able to answer, but you are counting. Nobody will have time and patience for counting. When it comes to table, it has to come quick. Okay? So I'm not going to even allow you or even ask you anything on table of 8. I want to see how you're performing with table till 7 itself. Okay? 7 7 ja.
49.
6 8 ja.
48.
5 9 ja.
45.
3 8 ja.
24.
5 7 ja.
25.
6 9 ja.
54.
7 8 ja.
56.
Okay. 6 8 ja. And I want everybody to pay attention to what you guys doing, okay?
What did you say?
6 8 ja.
48.
5 9 ja.
45.
4 8 ja.
32.
6 7 ja.
42.
So now a question to Rehan, because Rehan is sitting next to you. So what did you observe? See, I mean, there's nothing right or wrong, okay? I'm just asking him for, because no, I might be a very bad guy, okay? A very bad, very strict teacher sometimes. But as a friend, as a student in the class, what did you observe, Rehan? Tell me. When you was answering the questions, tell me, what did you see? What did you feel? I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's nothing scary here. You are not saying anything bad about him. You're just sharing what you observed. Okay. You think. So, Hita, what did you observe when you was answering? And it's a very, very honest opinion. It's an opinion, okay?
Telling quick.
Okay. So, you guys are still like babies for me. That's why you are not able to tell your opinion, okay? Now, let me tell my observation as a teacher, okay? And again, I'm not trying to be mad, or I'm not trying to make you feel bad. What is my observation, right? When I'm asking you guys questions, I'm not asking.
I have an observation.
Okay.
He was not telling that much quick. He needs to learn more tables.
Okay. I will make it even more specific. So when you are answering questions on table till 5, you are doing a much better job. Okay. Table till 5, I said 5 9 45. That was much faster. 4 32 was much quicker than 6 7 42. It took you literally mommy, daddy, baby, friend, neighbor, and then you said 42.
My fingers.
Huh?
I was counting on my fingers.
I don't need to see your fingers. That disappoints me. I mean, that's the, see, why I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you to make it easy for you. And that will happen only when you follow some instructions, right? So my observation was this, that up to table of 5, you are much better. Anything goes beyond beyond 5, meaning 6 or 7, you're struggling. Not struggling, you're giving right answer. You did not give me any wrong answer. That's a good part. What I observed was you're taking long time. Now you're saying that I know table till 12. If I tell you 12 8, you will take the entire class to give me the answer. No, I mean, I don't have patience for that one. If you are not prepared, let's not waste each other's time, okay? And other kids' time also, okay? So, please, for God's sake, take this feedback in a very constructive way that you have to practice. Up to 5, you are fine. 6 and 7, you have to practice. No. If you're trying to calculate 12 8, that's 96. I don't need to make everybody wait for 2 hours to give that answer, okay? So, what is important for you, or what is my request or advice as a teacher to you is, don't go anywhere. Do table of 6 and 7. And if you can make me happy with 6 and 7, I will let you go to 8, I'll let you go to 9, I'll let you go to 10 also. Okay. Let's not fool around by saying, okay, I know table till 18. 18 3, I don't know. Okay? So let's be serious about it. So this was not a joke. Coming back to Rehan. Table till? 6. Now everybody observe, okay? Now since I am giving you guys the task to observe, let's see what Rehan says. Again, observation is to correct, to make things better, not to make anybody feel bad, okay? 6 5 ja.
30.
6 5 is 70?
30.
30, okay. 5 9 ja.
45.
3 8 ja.
34.
6 8 ja. What did I say? 3 8 ja. What did you say?
18.
3 8 ja.
24.
Okay. 4 7 ja.
28.
6 ja.
36.
5 9 ja.
45.
Okay. Now you can see a smile on my face. And there's a reason for it. Now, let's hear you. What was your observation? What did he do? Good or bad? What was your observation? I mean, you don't have to give him a scorecard, but what was your observation?
He was like going faster and he didn't like stop to think that much.
Okay. So see, this is what I want for everybody. When Rehan came to the class, when you came to the class, when Sweta came to the class, right? I introduced you guys to tables because I know tables is a building block for us to do math. Okay. If you know tables well, math becomes easier. He started his journey from 2. Sohita started her journey from 2. Rehan and Sohita both have come to the table of 6. Okay. And while Sohita has to practice 6 also, a little bit more, so that she is able to answer those correctly. And she told me, she promised me that she will do it before next class. With Rehan, what I observed was that yes, I'm seeing a lot of improvement. Okay. And that is what makes me happy as a teacher. I'm not that bad a person. Okay. I'm not really that bad. I want my students to do good. That's my only goal. Okay. So when you guys do good, it makes me happy. Alright? Okay. So one last statement before I start teaching you guys something. Practicing table. If you're asking me a question, if I keep doing all, will that be fun?
No.
Now, if you're asking me a question, you want me to pay attention to what you're saying, correct? Same thing. When I'm teaching you guys, I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Now, so 5 minutes of table practice is mandatory, okay? Any day, if you miss, next day you do 10 minutes. So that way, you can catch up. Okay? So, now let's start learning something. And this topic is called data. Okay? This topic is called data. Meaning we understand data and then we will talk about little bit of geometry also. Okay? Okay. So, what do you mean by data? Now, if you know it, say I know it. If you don't know it, leave it.
Information.
Say that again.
Information.
Data is information. Okay. I am 49 years old. I wear glasses. I am 5 feet 7 inches tall. I have less hair. I wear glasses. Okay. Today I am wearing green hoodie. My t-shirt is blue in color. Yug has not combed his hair today. Okay. All this is what? Information. Yeah. Yeah. And when you store that information, now whatever I said, if I put it here, my name is Birendra Kumar, my height is this, I have less hair, I wear glasses, I'm wearing a green jacket, my t-shirt's color is blue. What do you see here? This is all information. Okay. And this is what is called data also in mathematical term or in maths world. Is that okay? And this, now you can add more flavor to it. You will say, okay, fine. Now let's talk. You talked about me. Let's talk about, let's say, all the people in this neighborhood. I'll say this neighborhood has 50 houses. Every house has 4 people. Okay? Number of kids in this neighborhood is 25. Number of dogs in this neighborhood is 42. There are some Indian people, some local people as well. So all that is information. When I store that information, it is called data. Is that okay? Everybody with me? Yeah? Any information. If I say, let's say, I think we talked about it this little bit in the previous class, right? We talked about bar chart and graph, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will not spend much time on that one, but can you please stop making sound? Otherwise, I will create data around your performance in the class, and that data will go to your parents. Yeah. So see, this is a classic example. Now, who all has seen how a WhatsApp looks like? Everybody has seen WhatsApp, right? What do? We send messages.
Yeah.
We receive messages. We
Call someone.
Right. And when you send message to somebody, what you are sending? Information
Yeah.
or data. When somebody sends you a message, what do they send? Information or data. And do you guys see? People say, I don't have enough data in my mobile. I cannot send message right now. Right? When you go to India, you will hear about this. People will say, oh, I'm running low on data. I don't have enough data left, so I cannot send message or I cannot call people. Don't get confused. This is information. Data is information. Data is not debate. Okay? Yeah? Data is not debate, right? Data is just information. So whatever we do in the class, what people do, what I'm doing, I'm recording it, right? When I'm recording it, where it goes? It becomes a video and goes on to YouTube.
So people can see.
What does YouTube look at it? YouTube says, oh, this is data. For YouTube, it is data. The video is like a data or information. Okay? And data can be in different form. It can be like a text message, it can be like a video, it can be like an audio, whatever thing that you can think of. Okay? Let's not get stressed out by that. So data is information, and whatever data or information we deal with every day, we can represent that in an easy way, and that is where you use different types of charts or graphs. Now, let's say I teach you guys tables every week, right? Let's say this is Yug. This is Yug's data. This is Sohita's data. And this is Rehan's data. Okay? Let's say I asked you guys 10 questions on tables, and you answered 8 of them correctly. So I'm saying this is 80%. You answered 80% of the questions correctly. Let's say Sohita answered 85%. Okay? And let's say Rehan answered 75%. Again, I'm not differentiating anybody, okay? I'm saying this is just data, it's just information, okay? So, Yug's bar is this tall. Sohita has done better than Yug, little bit on that day. So, this is Sohita's bar, showing 85%. And then Rehan did little less than Yug, so Rehan's bar is this tall. This is called bar chart. If the bar is bigger, data is more. If the bar is smaller, the data is less. Just by looking at this chart, you can understand, oh, Sohita did very nice in that class, Yug is catching up, Rehan is getting there, right? Just by looking at the data. This is called bar chart. Or, if let's say, this is called bar chart. So, I'll quickly run through this and then we'll go to the next topic, okay? Now, similarly, you will see something like this, like a pizza. Who all likes pizza? Yeah? And have you heard about something called pie? Apple pie,
Yeah.
apple pie, pecan pie. There are different pies.
Pumpkin pie.
I said pumpkin pie also, yeah?
Apple pie.
Huh?
Apple pie.
That's what I said in the beginning.
Oh.
Okay. So let's not get emotional about the apple pie or pineapple pie or pecan pie. What I'm trying to say here is, you will...
There is none of pecan pies.
Yeah.
What is a pecan?
Pecan pie is like a pie where you would have seen like they have dry fruits, right? Like walnut, like same way you'll see small size walnut kind of a thing. That's called pecan. Okay. So then, yep.
That looks like a walnut, but they put some sugar on it. It's like honey.
Yeah. So it's like a smaller version of a walnut, if I can say so. Yeah. So now let's forget about the pecan pie or apple pie. But any pie that you would have seen looks like a pizza. Just tastes different. Okay. Pizza is round. Your pies are also round. Most of the pies, unless the baker gets creative and makes a pie like this. You'll never see a pie like this. Okay. Pie is a circle, like a circle. Okay, you'll see that like a circle. Okay.
I've seen the pie before.
Huh?
I've seen a pie before.
That's not a good information for me to worry about. But that's not a very good information for me to worry about. You're wasting your time and my time. You have to stop there. That's what I'm telling you in a very clear way, that you have to stop. I'm cutting you in between, but you're not listening. Pay attention now. So summary is, a pie or a pizza is a circle-like shape that you will see. Now let's look at this. If in a class I have 100 kids, okay, 45 are boys, let's say.
I can't see the first one also.
I will read it for you, but it's okay. Okay? So I'm saying, just hear the story from me. So let's say there's a class where I have 100 kids. Okay? 100 kids in a class. 45 of them are boys and 55 girls. In a class of, so you, no unnecessary talks. Let me complete and get that message right rather than you giving your message, which is useless. Okay? I'm saying there's a class of 100 kids where you have 45 boys and 55 girls. This is just an information, okay? You don't have to prove me wrong, or I don't have to prove myself right. This is just an information, okay? Now, can I represent that like a pie chart? Yes. What I will do is, 45 is less than 55. So what I will do is, I will say this is 55. So this is this is smaller portion of the pie. This is 45% or 45 boys. And this is and this is girls. Just by looking at this chart, okay, where you are seeing a green portion of the pie and the black portion of the pie. What does it mean? See, this piece is bigger. That is representing the number which is bigger, 55 girls. This piece is smaller. That is representing 44 boys. Okay? So here, don't think too much. What I'm trying to show here is that when you have a pie, you can use a pie. See what happens when you get a pizza at home. Okay, let's say you buy pizza at home and you have two people going for that pizza. One person gets a bigger part of the pizza and one person gets a smaller one. So you will say, oh, I got a smaller portion. This is smaller portion. The smaller portion is the number of boys here. Somebody was greedy, very hungry, took the bigger piece. So again, just by looking at this one, I know this might get you guys confused because it's a little too early for you guys to understand this. But only by looking at the picture, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that there are different ways to show data. You can show the data like a chart, like a bar chart, or sometimes we use pie chart also, which shows how the things are distributed. Here we are trying to show
How many boys and how many girls? Boys are less, I am putting a smaller piece of the pie. Say, okay, fine. If this is my total class, then if this is my total class, the portion that is red is girls, because girls are more, and the portion that is green is representing boys, because that is less. So this, here you don't have to worry about the calculation for now, but just by looking at this picture, you see, oh, this is a bigger piece of the pie and this is a smaller piece of the pie. Smaller piece represents a smaller number, bigger piece represents a bigger number. Is that okay? Yeah? Sohita? Yeah? Okay. So, and when you guys grow little old, not as old as me, little older than the current situation, when you go to higher grades, we will talk about this thing in more detail. Yeah?
Can you like do that in a number line? Can you show it on a number line?
No. Yeah, see, there are different purpose. Number line, what does a number line serve?
Numbers?
Numbers. And what we are trying to show here. Now, I'm giving you an opportunity to think. So, think and tell me. Sohita, you can also answer me. Or Rehan. What we are trying to show here?
Value? Like data.
Okay, let's see what Rehan has to say. So, see, here the question was, can we represent this on a number line? I said no. Because on number line, you just represent a number. Here, what are we trying to show? Sohita, just think about it. Don't think this is math. This is just a story that you have to tell me.
I think
We are trying to do a comparison. We are comparing two things. See, now you look at a number line. This will make things much clearer to us. Now if I look at number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here minus, okay? 45 boys, I will put, let's say 45 is here. I'll say 45 boys. And if I put 55 girls, I'll put 55, this is 55. We can see that, okay, 45 is smaller, so it comes first, it's closer to 0, and 55 comes later. I'm sorry?
It's like a competition.
Right. So here, I would not say competition, it's a comparison. If you have, let's look at when you have to compare two boys' height. What do? You'll say, okay, fine. You will make them stand against the wall and put a scale here and measure how much it is, right? So this is one boy's height. Let's say this is second boy who is not as tall as this guy. So you make him also stand and say, okay, fine. I'll put a mark here, and from here to the surface, to the floor, I will measure the height, right? So when you are comparing, what are you doing? You are putting them next to each other so that you can compare, right? If, let's say, if I had to compare my height and Sohita's height, can I compare it now? I cannot, right? Because Sohita is 40 miles away from where I am, right? So there's no way I can compare my height and Sohita's height. But if I have to compare Yug and Rehan's height, I can do that because they are both here in the classroom. I'll just make them stand on the floor and we'll see, okay, who is taller, who is less tall, right? So here now what we are saying is, if you have to compare two things, you want to put it next to each other, right? So that is what these charts help you. When you're looking at the bar chart, what are you doing? You are putting the bars next to each other and then so that you can compare. If you are looking at the pie chart, what you are doing? You have boys here and the girls here. You are putting them next to each other so that you can compare. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that is what these charts help you with. Now again, we are not getting into the complexity of it. We are just trying to wrap our head around this to understand what exactly it is meant for.
If you are talking about data, what is data? Data is information. What are these charts? These charts help us represent data or show the data in a picture form so that it's easy, right? If, let's say, a very crude example. If I tell you 5 lines about, let's say, if you guys have to, if somebody asks you, right, who is teaching you math? And you will say, oh, there's a gentleman called Birendra Kumar. He lives in McKinney. He wears glasses. He is teaching okay.
Yes,
Less hair, yeah. And then you write a big story, okay?
he's wearing.
No, so wait there. Don't go on wasting time. I'm just giving some example, okay? So if you tell that story to somebody, they will hear it, they will forget it. Now, second option, you take my photo and say, okay, you know what? This guy teaches me math. Picture speaks 1,000 words. Picture speaks 1,000 words. Remember this. That is what these charts or graphs do. The same information is like a picture to make it easy to understand or comprehend. Yes, Sohita.
Even numbers, because then phone numbers can call them and say, can you show me your pictures, and they'll see who I am.
Right. So I'm saying net ultimately, if you send the picture, it becomes easy. That is what these graphs do. As I said, remember this one punchline. Picture speaks 1,000 words. See, if you had to describe me, you would have used 200 words to say, oh, who is this guy who's teaching math. But if you put a picture, it makes it easy. Now, whether you're sending number to get a picture or you're showing the picture, any which way is fine. Ultimately, you're showing the picture. That's what these graphs do. Yes, you had a question. No. Okay, that's good. You forgot a question which could have wasted some time. That's very nice. Now let's go to the next part. Now, what do we want to learn next? That is called geometry. Geometry and fractions are 2 different planets in this solar system. Okay? And the solar system's name is math. So geometry and fractions don't mix and match, okay? When you're learning one thing, focus on that thing. When you learn other thing, you'll focus on that thing. So geometry and fraction are different, okay? Let's not get confused or let's not create a problem for ourselves. Where did the duster go? Okay. Alright. So now we're going to learn geometry. What do we mean by geometry? Who knows what is geometry? Sohita, Rehan, have you heard about this word geometry? No?
I just heard it about it, but I didn't know what it is.
So now, after today, somebody says, have you heard about the term geometry? Then you will say, yes, I have heard about it from one old guy called Birendra Kumar. Okay? Okay, so let's look at what is the spelling of this. Okay? Geo and metry. This is something, this is coming from Greek word, okay? This is a Greek word. Yeah?
Greek word from my music.
Yeah. So basically,
And from.
that is not, let's not go way too far and get distracted. What I'm saying here is, lot of terms that we use, lot of names that we use in math have originated from Greek. Yeah. So here, if you look at geometry, this stands for measurements. And geo is, if you have heard about a channel called National Geography, have you heard that name?
No.
I didn't know. I never heard that name.
Forget about it. There's something called geography as a subject. Okay? And geography talks about the earth.
Do we learn that in 5th grade in school?
Are you done? Are you done?
Yes.
Are you done? Then keep quiet. See, anything that you learn, okay, anything, good or bad, needs concentration. Okay? So please concentrate. Okay? Not, I will not say for God's sake, for your parents' sake. They are working so hard for you to get serious about your studies. Let's not be disrespectful to them. Okay? So again, coming back to this one, geo in simple terms, it relates to earth. Or if you further simplify it, it is, you can say shapes. So if you look at geometry, if you break this down, it talks about shapes, measurement. When you measure shapes, when you measure different things, that is what is going to be all about geometry. Now, what are those shapes? What do we mean by shape? If you look at my face, what does it look like? Egg? Like an egg?
Circle.
Okay, looks like a circle, little bit like a circle. Don't go far. One example is enough. Okay. Now, egg or circle. You are seeing the board. What does it look like?
Square. Square. Or rectangle.
Don't copy him because he is wrong 90% of the times. Okay. So if you copy him, you'll be wrong 90% of the times.
Actually, this looks like a triangle. Rectangles.
Can you stop blabbering? Use your brain. See, there's a deal, okay? There's a deal between mouth and brain. If you use brain more, mouth doesn't work much. So you speak less. If you use mouth more, brain doesn't work. So only one of the two works. So you have to choose which one you want to use more, okay? Between mouth and brain.
Mine is brain.
Yeah.
Brain.
Sorry?
Brain.
Brain. So if you have to use brain more, use lips less. Okay. If you are using, meaning, I mean, serious message here is, what happens is, you are given a question, you start talking about it. Don't do that. That's not good. First you think. Think what is the question. Understand the question. Meaning you are using your brain. And once your brain gives you a signal that yes, I got it, this is what is to be done, then your mouth comes into action. Don't make it other way around. Okay? Alright, so coming back to this. So what this board looks like? Now you gave me 5 answers already. What does it look like?
A square. No, it's rectangle.
Rectangle. Sohita, what does this board look like?
Shapes and measurements.
No, what does this board look like? This board with the black border.
Rectangle.
Rectangle. So rectangle. Okay. And if I draw another shape, what does this look like?
Square.
Square. Right? So now I'm disclosing the secret. Geometry is a subject which deals with measurement of shapes. Okay? And what are shapes? All these that you see: square, rectangle, circle, a triangle, a trapezoid. These are different shapes. Don't worry about it, okay? Right now. You guys are way too young to get stressed with trapezoid or a rhombus or a kite.
I know trapezoid. I've heard of it.
Oh, that's fine. We'll come to that. We'll learn it step by step, okay? There's no. What is that?
That one is a 3D shape.
Which one? No, nothing is 3D yet. Nothing is 3D. Everything that I can draw on the board is 2D, okay?
What's 2D?
You don't need to learn it right now, okay? 3D is a different thing, okay? Alright, so all these shapes that we're talking about, these are called, don't even worry about 2D or 3D right now, because if you go there, you'll get more confused. These are just shapes, okay? This is a circle, this is a rectangle, this is a square,
This is called a rhombus. This is called a kite.
Who all has seen what is a kite? Have you guys seen a kite? Yeah? Okay.
Something in India when it was holy.
Yes.
I saw it in India and America. I flew it too. India.
Yeah.
Different.
So kite is like a, I can call it a toy, or it's like a shape which you tie with a string and then you fly it in the air, right?
So, and because it's a shape, it's part of geometry, and we'll learn more about it. But for now, some of the basic shapes that we need to know about is obviously the circle that we see every day. Look at your dad's car's wheel, that is a circle. Yeah?
Even this fan over here.
Even the fan over here,
Even our
correct?
face.
No,
Even
no,
the
no,
cycle.
no, you
even
guys-
the cycle's tires.
Cycle style. Your face, face is not as like a circle most of the times.
Like because of the shin.
Okay. Alright. So that is circle that you see everywhere. Anything that is round is actually a circle. Now this is called rectangle. Why? There are some properties of this shape. Why it is called rectangle and how it is different from the square. Who knows about it? I'll come to you. Don't jump. Just raise your hand. I will come to you guys. Okay, you know it. I saw it. Hold it. Now, Sohita and Rehan, do you guys know what is rectangle and what is square and why they are different? Yep, Sohita, tell me.
Rectangle is a shape.
So
It's
it's
like 2D shape.
okay. How about
The rectangle is longer than the square.
rectangle is longer than the square? Okay.
It's too
Rectangle,
long.
like the square is smaller than the rectangle.
Oh,
and
okay,
the,
okay. Wait, one person time. So Sohita, let you complete. I'll come to you later. Okay.
The square is smaller than the rectangle, and the sides on the rectangle aren't the same, but the square is. And the sides on the square aren't the same.
Okay. Put your brain to task. Think about it and then tell me. Okay. Yes, Sohita.
Two long shapes and two long sides.
So now your teacher is confused. I heard a lot of things from you guys, but I am kind of getting confused because I did not hear a very clear understanding from you guys. I got a little confused. So let's look at it. If you look at this and this, I will not say this is long or this is short. A square can be big also. Nobody is stopping us from square to be big. Square can be big. So, what we need to know is this. A square is a shape which has four sides, and rectangle is also a shape which has four sides. That is one thing common between the two. In case of rectangle, what happens is the opposite sides, so this side and the opposite side is this one, they are same. Opposite side, this side and this side are same. Okay? Now when you look at rectangle, whether rectangle is a baby rectangle or a monster rectangle. Okay? What we need to know is, this is called rectangle because the opposite sides are same, meaning this and this are same, this and this are same. Okay? Yeah? Anything which has four sides and the opposite sides are same, they are called rectangle. Now, look at the square. A square also has four sides, no
Yes,
problem.
sir.
But here, all the sides are same. So again, I am repeating myself. In a rectangle, only your opposite sides are same. So this and this are same. This and this are same. What I am saying is, in a square, all the sides are same. So let's say this is 5 centimeter. This is also 5 centimeter. This is also 5 centimeter. This is also 5 centimeter.
So that is the difference between a rectangle and a square.
So here, you look at this example. I am saying opposite sides are same. So if this is 10 centimeter, this is 10 centimeter. But this is not 10 centimeter, okay? This is not 10 centimeter. Maybe this is 6 centimeter. If this is 6, then this will also be 6 centimeter.
So now if you look at this picture,
This is a rectangle. What is happening? Opposite sides are same. Both are 10 centimeter. This and this are also same, 6 centimeter. In case of a square, what happened? All the sides are same length.
is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Rehan, was it easy to follow? Tomorrow, if you come across a square and a rectangle, don't think anything. You will say that okay, fine. These are two shapes. Both have 4 sides.
But square has
Everything matching. Rectangle has only opposite sides matching. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what is same between these two? Both have 4 sides.
this also has 4 sides.
This also has 4 sides. What is different?
This has only opposite sides matching.
This has all sides matching. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Now,
Who is this gentleman?
No.
triangle. What do you know about triangle?
I know two triangles can make a square.
It can make a square, it can make a rectangle also. But yeah, let's keep this separate for now. This is a triangle. What are the things that you know about triangle? Yes.
It has 3 sides.
Uh-huh. What else?
All of the sides are equal.
No.
Not always.
Yeah.
This is also a triangle, right? Are all the sides equal?
No.
No. So, any shape with 3 sides is triangles. Yeah? Like, if you guys have seen the flag of India, it's called tricolor, right? It's also called tricolor.
Why? Because it has 3 colors into it. Saffron, white, and then green.
Yeah?
What's
It has
saffron?
3 colors. Saffron, white, and green.
These are 3 colors. That's why it's called tricolor.
Here, if you look at triangle, what does it say? Triangle, meaning a shape which has tri stands for 3.
Again a Greek word. Another Greek word. Okay?
How is 3 a Greek word?
Did I say 3? What did I say? What did I say? Tell me.
Try.
I said try. There is a difference between try and 3. And that difference you would know only if you are not sleeping. Okay? Or if you are making your brain to task. This is my sincere request to all of you. Think about it, okay? If I'm let's say very sleepy and then I come to the class, I'll say, okay, today we'll do science. What will happen?
You teach math.
Exactly. That's why you'll say, are you out of your mind? Right? So, pay attention. That's my message to you.
now I said try. Try is a Greek word which stands for 3, which means 3 in English. This is Greek, this is English.
I said English, I did not say gibberish. Do you know what is gibberish?
No.
Yes, it's Japanese.
No, gibberish is a different. See, when you have to say something is very complicated or I don't understand, people say this is gibberish, meaning it's not something known to people. Okay? So that's more of a sarcastic thing that people use that term. Okay? They say this is gibberish, meaning not a known language. Okay? Now coming back to this one.
So tri stands for 3 and triangle. So it has Greek and it has English both. Okay. Even in English, it has become so very common that people use try as a substitute for 3. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So now, what does it mean? A triangle, when you look at it, it has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 sides, and 3 angles also. These are called angles. Yeah. Now, what is an angle?
Angles like the side.
Put your brain to task. Don't rush for giving me an answer. Because a quick answer but a wrong answer doesn't make me happy. Angle is the relationship between two lines. Now look at these two lines. This is small angle, big angle, very big angle. The relationship between the two lines is called angle. We'll talk about that in the next class. I don't want you guys to get tired and stop worrying about it. So today we just touched upon what is a square, what is a rectangle, what is a triangle, and then we'll talk about angles and more about the relationship of lines in the next class. Okay? Yeah? Alright. So Sohita, take some rest. I see you are tired right now. Take some rest, beta. Okay? See you next week. Yeah? Alright. Yeah.
I know my mom's here.
Your mom is here.
Yeah.